She's so precious. She loves it.
We did it.
Yes.
Thanks for everyone for holding through that very stressful situation today, just a minute ago. I love technology.
Yeah, technology is always our friend, isn't it?
I'm really great with it. So welcome. Thank you for coming on our live. If you are watching live, make sure you comment. Tell us that you are here. Hi, Kelly. And hello, the Crocheting Cat Behaviorist. We are going to do some giveaways today. If you comment live, we are going to give away a copy of, there's a book. Have y'all heard about the book? What's the book?
There's a book.
This one. All right. The Forever Dog Life. Not just for dogs, also for cats. So it does say dog, but we're all inclusive of everyone here.
We say don't judge a book by its cover.
Yes, that. So yeah, so we've got, we're going to give away that. We're also going to give away a pair of the Schwartzie's Cat Cove mugs. And then after all of this, in a couple of weeks, we are raffling off a ticket to the More You Know Pet Wellness Summit. It is sold out.
It is.
It's going to be fun. So yeah, let's get to it. For those who are tuning in on my place, who are you guys? What do you do? Who are you?
I'm Jay.
Who are the two ladies we're talking with?
Who are these random people? I'm Jay. I'm Adrian. And together we are
the two crazy cat ladies. Never gets old.
Never gets old. We specialize in all things cat. And our goal is to help cats live the longest, healthiest, and happiest lives possible. Awesome. We've been at this since 2015.
Yeah.
And it's been the biggest joy of our lives, actually.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate everything that you guys do here. I'm a big cat person and dog person. I have 6 cats that live in my house. I have 2 shop kitties. I have a whole adoption area for cats too. And you guys always have lots of insightful information, and you are a resource that I, as a store owner, can send my customers to. So thank you. Thank you. So,
thank you for everything.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Shayna, Kelly, and Kim, and Rebecca, and everyone else is here. All right. So the summit, the More You Know Pet Wellness Summit is coming up. It is in a little over a month. You guys,
we are so excited.
Virginia.
We are so excited.
We've never been
to Virginia at all.
And I hear, Adrian, you're a big history buff, I hear.
I do love history. Yeah.
Okay, so women's good for you then.
It's gonna be like somewhere I would go as a tourist if I like to jump on planes.
You can do touristy things while you're here. So
that'd be awesome. I think I might be a little preoccupied with the incredible lineup that you have at this summit. So
yeah.
If time allows.
I mean, when we first heard about this summit, we were like, how did she get? Whoa.
Wow.
Like
I am still wondering the same thing myself. So,
it's such an amazing lineup, and I'm so excited that we're talking about it today. And I'm so excited that you're going to spill the kitty on who everybody is, all the speakers and what they're speaking about, which is something that we ourselves want to know.
Yes. I just found out some of those topics today. So here we go. Nothing like waiting to the last minute. So for our speakers that are coming this year, we've got Dr. Katie Woodley, the natural pet doctor. Love her. We have got Billy Hookman from Green Juju coming. Who else? Angela Ardolino, CBD Dog Health, CBD Cat Health, Micah Dog and Micah Cat. is coming. And of course, Dr. Karen Becker and Rodney Bibb. So
Of course. Just
Of course.
a little name drop.
Of course.
just,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Dr. Karen Becker.
Yeah.
So
Something about what?
yeah. Never heard of them. Never heard of them.
No.
So they're all coming. And then also we are doing a fun like morning coffee talk the day after the event. And you two ladies are going to be there for that, answering all the questions about the summit and kind of doing some playbacks there, as well as Bryce and Kinsey from the BK Pets. So
Yeah.
We're so
it's gonna be a
excited.
party. And
It's
we've also got like some other people attending an event. I know the Rita Hogan is coming. Shocker. So excited there. Katie
Yes.
Kangas is going to come hang out. So
Oh my gosh, Katie Kangas, she inspired me to go get some dental work done from the live.
I'm glad she did that for you. Take care of
This
yourself.
incredible presentation.
Between her and
on
Rita.
dental- Yeah, well, Dr. Katie Kangas gave this presentation on dental health for dogs, which was just like, man, why she got to make so much sense. And I was talking to Rita Hogan about it, and I don't know, she just gave me the courage to do what I needed to do. So those
That's
two,
awesome.
I'm gonna nestle under my bosom. Mhm.
Yeah. I'm glad they could take care of that for you. So let's get to it. Let's spill some kitty here. Dr. Katie Woodley, love her. She is going to be talking about gut health, which relates to dogs, cats, all the above, yourself included. Her title is How to Create a Happy and Healthy Gut for Your Pets.
Oh man, there's like literally nobody else on the planet that is better at speaking to gut health as Dr. Woodley. She's simply fantastic.
I feel like it's one of those topics where, like the microbiome is such a big thing right now, like in the people world even.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like it's such a complicated topic when you realize just how intricately it is so related to overall health. Dr. Katie does such a great job of just making it so digestible.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Digestible.
It's almost as good as the kitty.
Almost.
Yeah, but what's cool about Katie is that she was introduced into holistic health because of gut health of her husband, Ryan.
Yes.
Right. And so she knows. So she's just, always
She's been in the
learning.
trenches.
She's always learning in the trenches, doing everything that she can to spread the word in her veterinary practice too. So it's I'm so glad
It's going to be life-changing.
I'm so glad that she's speaking on this.
Yeah, I think at least in my ward, and you guys get questions all the time. So many things do relate back to the gut. I had Innovative Pet Lab on here a couple of days ago, and it's just one of those. Yeah, y'all have that test with them, which is pretty great. Everything, what is it? Is it 70%? 70% of everything kind of relates back to that. And Dr. Katie makes it a very easy to follow. She's so down to earth. She doesn't use a lot of big terms and a lot of big words. So I think for people who are coming to the summit, they will be able to listen to her and just take so much from it and be able to relate it to their current pets, future pets, and even themselves. So I love her. She's great. And I cannot wait to hear her speak.
I know. And she always challenges us as pet parents to start with just one thing, right? Like
Yes.
if you can't, like I can give you all the information, all the books and all the stuff and things, and you can get overwhelmed. But if there's one thing that resonates with you, start with one thing and you'll start to see that difference. And then that compounds over time, doing that next thing and then that next thing.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. She's beautiful. I'm so excited.
Awesome. All right. Next up, anything else to add about Katie Woodley?
I love her.
We love you, Katie, if you're watching. Next up, Billy Hookman.
Oh my God. Also love him. Okay. So everybody on this panel.
I mean, yeah.
But Billy's he's like
the world's most attractive super nerd.
Yes. There you go. That's a
I
perfect.
remember once going out to lunch with him, and I'm a fangirl, going out to lunch with him when he was here for Super Zoo, and we sit down and just like the conversation that the casual conversation that you have with Billy Hookman will change your life.
It really does.
Will absolutely change.
All kinds of directions.
Just yes, but it's just like so many things that you think that you know what you're talking about, and I don't know. There's just he brings the joy of learning into every conversation because there's always something new that we learn from him. And he is such a hound on information. I mean, he will,
he's a super nerd, and it's
we mean that in the sweetest way possible.
Of course.
No, I get it. Yeah.
He's fascinating, and he knows like all the ins and outs of like how this food works in the body and how that food works in the body and how you ferment this and how you don't ferment. And like he's like a nutritional genius.
So sciencey, so many things. I get lost sometimes with him telling me something like, sounds great. I will, when it gets here or if it actually comes to market, let me know. I'll talk more about it. So I have to say, I've known Billy for many years now, and he used to come to the store and do like smaller seminars here for me in the store. And he is a lot to do with how the summit has kind of come about, because this is year number 2. And years ago, I remember saying that I, would like to do something on a bigger scale. I just didn't really know how to do it. And it just seemed very overwhelming to me. And he was like, well, if you decide to do it, let me know, and I'll help you with it. And so that's kind of how the summit came about last year. And now we're back for year 2. So yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that this was his fault.
Yeah, it is his fault. Thanks a lot.
Wow.
That's so amazing. On his topic, and in true Billy fashion, Billy's always kind of the last minute to do anything. And last week or 2 weeks ago, I asked him if he had a topic for me for the event. And his response was that his topic was the bane of the industry and why the Nautical Dog was truly doing everything wrong. So apparently he's talking about Nautical Dog and all the things that we do wrong here. So there is
that. Yeah, sure.
Sure. Yeah, something like that. And then today he gave me a real topic last minute. So do you guys have any guesses on what Billy's going to talk about? Is anyone watching? Can anyone, someone comment? What do you think Billy's going to talk about?
Kefir. Kefir. How to ferment your own veggies. Are we getting close?
Close. Yeah. I don't know. There's this product called raw goat milk. Have you ever heard of it?
Of course.
Yeah. Shayna said something fermentable.
Yes.
That's something fermentable. So his topic is all about raw goat milk, and it's called the functions of the only perfect food, because as you all know, raw goat milk is complete, and our pets can survive off of only that. I have had a very, very senior dog who was in the last few weeks of her life, and that was pretty much what she ate for the last couple weeks of her life, and she did good on it. So I can't wait to hear about that. I'm sure it will streamline into other things as it usually does, and it gets very sciencey. But for Billy and the store and everything that we do, I love how he makes things so simple for people in the way of like, if you can't afford to do this, you don't want to do raw, you don't want to do anything, just add something fresh. And it's all about just making that bowl a little bit better. And he makes it really easy for people. So
yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He's one of those people, it's like all the time, whatever it is that we're talking about, it's like it's so important to know the source. If you're talking about information, if you're talking about a product, if you're talking about a diet, whatever it is, know the source. If there's anything that Billy Hoekman says, I don't even need to cross-reference it. Like, he is source.
Yeah. But he's also really good at, like, when he uses a big word, I'm like, stop you there. What does that mean? And then he can just, break it down and be like, oh, okay. This big long word means just this.
And you know what? His topic reminds me, a fun fact about Dr. Katie Woodley as well.
Spilling the kitty.
Yeah, I'm spilling the kitty up in here. So Billy Hoekman is talking about raw goat milk, and Dr. Katie Woodley says milk.
Oh, she does.
Milk.
Oh, I haven't got that.
Milk, not milk. Milk.
It's milk. It's one of my favorite things.
Where is that accent from?
Milk.
I haven't caught that before. Okay. Well, I'm sure we will get to hear about that at the summit. So yeah.
Probably from Ryan.
Probably.
Yes. So yeah, so that's Billy's talk. I'm sure it will go into lots of other things. And for those of you watching who do not know Billy, he is the vice president of nutrition for Green Juju, and they have all of the things, all of the good whole food things. And for my kitty parents out there, even though their food does not say that it is for cats, I can tell you my cats absolutely love the food, and it is complete and balanced. So
yeah. We had him.
So
We had him on when they launched the food, or right before the launch of their new food, and he told us, he was like, "Do you know how we were able to balance this for cats and dogs?" And we're like, "Please tell us." And he said, "We balanced it for cats." Because
that's
a
good.
meal for cats, there's a few tweaks, is a balanced meal for dogs. So he was like, you have to do it for cats. So
Isn't that
Yeah.
Cats gonna take over the world.
cats are going to take over the world.
It's coming.
Going to.
Facts.
All right. Next up, Angela Arnolino.
Also one of our mentors and friends. What is
Yes.
she talking about? She has, probably CBD mushrooms, CBD,
Something
probably,
like that. Probably.
but
Yes.
she actually,
Yeah.
we got to talk to her not long ago,
Yeah.
and she kind of spilled the tea on her subject with us as well. So, but you announce it, please.
Yeah. So her topic is called DARE, and that is drug abuse resistance. So she is going to be talking about how to resist using drugs and prescriptions chronically, and how to use plants and mushrooms and to find a cure that way, or to help things better. So
Yeah,
That's gonna be
alternative.
powerful.
Yeah, it's going to be really
that's
powerful.
the word I'm looking for.
Alternative medicine is something that, we've been in this industry of alternative medicine for almost 20 years now.
Shh.
Almost 20 years.
Don't cry.
That's crazy. But it's ever growing. It's absolutely amazing. And it's amazing because, and I know that all the speakers agree on this, it's amazing because exactly what she's speaking about, the side effects that we're seeing over and over and over again with all the drug use, with the overuse of drugs. We're not anti-drugs. I don't think anybody on the panel is anti-drugs, but if there is a safer option that we could take first that will have less side effects, then why wouldn't we? And the only reason that most pet parents don't is because they don't know, right? It's just because they don't know that there's another option, a safer option that they can try first in many of these situations. If your dog breaks its leg, or your cat, like if there's an emergency, of course, go, straight to the medication. But if, you got to be put under some, CBD is probably not going to be enough to do a surgery, right? But if, first the majority of,
Maybe it will be.
yeah, the majority of the ailments that pets suffer from, one, are avoidable, but two, can also be addressed naturally. And so,
I think it's going to be such a huge hope for so many people, because we went through this with our Cougar that we had. He had autoimmune disease. It was like, oh my God. And he had vascular inflammation. So he would bleed out of his ears, his eyes, arteries in his mouth. It was horrifying. And it was like, steroids, let's do that. That's what is going to help calm his system down.
But then
it's
immediately,
so scary, right? But immediately, then we're looking to see, like, what can we do naturally? And we have found so many people on our path. Pam Roussel, perfectly holistic.
Dr. Katie Woodley helped him.
Yeah, it's just amazing when you realize that there is this natural health out there. That it's not a one and done. Like, this is the issue, and here's the solution. This solution might have to be temporary. Might have to be. You might have to do that to get started to deal with a really acute issue like this. But then you realize that it's not the end. That's not the end. There are multiple ways that you can help his whole body, not by just suppressing his immune system completely.
Yeah.
You can help his whole body to help have a much better life.
Yeah. And autoimmune disease is one of those really complicated things when it comes, to our pets. And that's, the only care, as Katie, as Dr. Woodley says, it's mostly symptomatic care. is what they get for everything, right? But the symptomatic care for autoimmune disease is to suppress the immune system. And when we want our pets to live the longest life possible, suppressing the immune system is not the
prolonged.
Yeah.
So I think Angela's talk is really going to be like illuminating for a lot of people, especially since there's so much more science that's there now to show how effective it is.
Well, I think people grasp at, you have a pet who's suffering, whether it's allergies, autoimmune diseases, you name it. We're so quick to we want to find the quickest possible fix right away. I'm guilty of it myself. You grasp at all these things and you try to fix it, and you go and you're told and you get thrown all these medications. But like you said, a lot of us and people continue to stay on those. We don't want you to stay on that forever. I mean, it's not healthy. And so I met Angela through Billy, actually. And I have a very, very old beagle. She's probably like, I don't know, 15 now. I don't really know how old she is, but she's very old. And she was epileptic and had seizures. And we had done phenobarbital, we'd done zonisamide, all the things. And she was still having grand mal seizures and like breakthrough seizure, focal ones through it. So I met Angela and, we talked about, CBD and the different options there. And I was hesitant because I was like, well, if I take her off of this prescription and she has a seizure, she could die. And, but she ended up having a seizure that was over 7 minutes long. And I had to like put her in a bathtub of cold water. And I was like, you know what? We're going to try it. At this point, I have nothing to lose. So I took her cold turkey off of the drugs.
Wow.
And I put her on CBD Dog Health Heal. That's been, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. And she hasn't had a seizure.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Isn't that beautiful?
I mean, it's wild. And obviously she's my dog. And, I can't say that it would be the same for every person's dog, but amazing. And this is a dog who, since I've had her, she's raw fed, gets all the things, no junk food. And, so that's how I met Angela. And that's how I became a CBD Dog Health fangirl. Cause I was like, holy crap, like this worked for my dog. And, seizures are so scary. So scary. Like, you're looking at your dog and you're like, it's going to die. Like she's going to die. And, so yeah, all about that. I love Angela. She's got awesome products. Her mushrooms are also fantastic. And I don't know, she's got like Myco Cat now.
Yes.
Did you guys have anything to do with that?
Maybe.
No.
No idea. I'm so excited about Myco Cat. Mushrooms in general. I feel like the world is just starting to realize how powerful these incredible plants are.
That have been used for thousands of years.
Yes.
How are we
and then
not?
Big Pharma just kind of took over, and everything that had been used successfully for so long just became like woo woo, right? Like then everything starts to circulate, and it's like homeopathics, mushrooms, like all the stuff that worked just fine for a really.
People look at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah, I was going to say,
so
even today, if someone is asking about our mushrooms, it's like, so those mushrooms, like you give those mushrooms, it's like no, like just the broader common knowledge of the power of mushrooms is still so lethal. It's so exciting her talk on mushrooms, I think, is going to be mind blowing because it's just starting to make sense to people in a way. There's part. I think there's fear around anything that people aren't really familiar with, especially with people thinking that mushrooms just mean some sort of psychedelic thing, unless it's
right.
I think that it's really helped for the fact that the human world is now starting to see these things, right? Like, I mean, we started taking mushrooms, like mushroom extracts that she found on Instagram. She just like saw a live or a video that they did on Instagram. She's like, I'm buying their mushrooms.
It's a guy that cured himself of cancer.
Right. Using mushrooms.
Wild.
Yeah.
The studies are crazy.
It's crazy. And this was before Myco Dog and Myco Cat we were taking those things. And it's, now that like when the humans start to understand how it's beneficial for themselves, then we can better correlate how it would help our pets as well.
Yeah. I'm super excited to hear about this because I have not heard her speak specifically on this topic. Last year, she spoke about cancer. Also, mind blowing. That is probably one of the number one things that people come in here with their pets and cancer. So it's just kind of this, one bottle that does so many different things. So super excited about that. And I love Angela, and she's badass. She's
a badass.
Yeah. She's not afraid to say what's on her mind, and she's gonna tell everyone up there, and she's gonna get up there and tell you how it is. And the world is a little bit more of that sometimes,
Yeah,
so,
true. It's true.
Awesome.
Yeah. I go to her for that. But I'm like, I think I need the
you need
truth.
a little pick me up every now and then, right?
Yep.
Okay, next, who is going to be hanging out with you guys on the morning coffee talk is Bryson Kinsey, the BK Pet.
We also love them. We have the honor to be able to meet with them. We have an ongoing weekly meeting
Most
with them.
weeks. They're kind of busy with the book tour.
Yeah,
right
they're
now
on a book tour
themselves.
right now. So
That's another book.
Yeah.
Talk about a power couple, though. Like, talk about, so young, so smart, so tech savvy too. I mean, I think that is such an incredible
and
gift.
ambitious and tenacious.
Yes.
Like they get an idea and they're like, let's roll, like let's run with it. We're gonna change the world. And they are going to change the world.
They're already changing the world in so many ways. Yeah.
With them, they, with their age, they are speaking to a different demographic, which is awesome. My young employees that are in the store, they're like, the BK Pets are coming here. And I'm like, you know who the BK Pets are? They're like, yeah, they're on TikTok. Duh.
Yeah.
But it's great because, you have this younger generation coming up, and, I've got some high schoolers that work for me, and they know who they are, and they're getting, directly in front of them. And, my high schoolers that work for me, they don't have their own pets right now. They have their pets that they live at home with their parents, but they are going to have their own pets, after they get out of college, and they are teaching them how to be a parent that feeds good and starts from the beginning. And I love that. It's such like a good movement that is happening.
Yeah, I mean, you think it's necessary because all of us want to change the world, right? Like that's everybody's goal is like, let's change the world of pet health. But if we can change, we can change what's right here. But if we don't change the upcoming, if we don't help with the mindset of the upcoming generations, then it kind of falls null and void. So I think I love what they're doing, and I think it's massive to see the younger generation getting on top of it sooner, right? Because so many of us, we only learned this stuff because of a tragic event, something that happened with our own pet,
I am here,
right?
Yep.
So if we can help the younger generation not make as many mistakes as we did, then that would.
And they're so great about making it positive and making it proactive and really putting things in nutshells that are just really easy to kind of grasp and move with. So I think it's going to be awesome to watch how their efforts and meeting with them, man. I try not to judge people, but I always want to know. I always want to know what someone's intention is, because I really think it informs so much. And getting to know them and getting to know really what informs their massive amount of stamina is just so exciting and uplifting and inspiring. And so they deserve every good thing that comes to them. I'm so excited that they are going to be there, that we get to sit with them on Sunday morning. It is going to be. We're going to be a party. It's going to be a party.
We're going to be
me too. It's okay. I'm already tired talking about it. And they have a book too that they just came out with a few months ago. It's called The Modern Dog Parent. I have it in the store here if you're local to me. Otherwise, go find it in your local store or pick it up online. I love that book. Is such an easy read. It's so, I don't know what the word I'm looking for it is, but like you can open it up, you look at it and you're like, oh, I can do that. Like, it's just so easy, and it's all about feeding fresh and adding things and just doing the best that you can do. And I love it. It's just, yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
If you don't have the book, you got to pick that book up. So, and it also lots of great cat tips in there too, because a lot of these things are both ways here.
We call it bipetual.
Yes, oh, I like that.
Kind of
That's a good one.
like
We
this
didn't come
book
up
too.
with it.
Like
We're
that book. I
Yeah,
don't know about that book.
we're like, this is. I don't judge a book by its cover. It is bipetual. It is
Yes.
bipetual.
I
Yes.
love it. That's great. Well, is that it? Do we have any other speakers coming? Do we?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Is there
Two of
someone
our.
else?
So I want to say before our cats,
Friday.
before our cats start fighting, they're right. The two that don't really like each other, of course, as soon as we go live, they have to
Yeah, I got some of those. It's
go nose to nose. But Dr. Karen Becker and Rodney Habib are coming live on our page tonight for the first time
I know.
ever. So this is like a manifestation of
We are not nervous
years
at all.
in the making, and we are not nervous. I have not peed my pants yet once today.
No. Don't
Um,
do it.
but these two, they're really like the spearheads. Is that the right word?
They are the tip of the spear.
They're
Right?
the
Karen
leaders that
Becker's
have
been a pioneer. I mean, I think probably the biggest influence on pet health as a veterinarian, to be able to come and start just moving that needle in big and small ways. I am so nervous. I just got I'm glad we're talking about it now, because I swear it's going to feel, I feel like this is what people that go to like a Taylor Swift
In
concert,
our world, this is like that. My
Right.
friends don't understand this.
yeah.
When they came to me and I, got them to speak, I was like telling my friends, and my friends were like, who, like, what is this? I'm like, you don't understand. This is a really big deal.
Yeah.
And,
It's like
Dr. Becker is the most followed veterinarian, not
In
in
the
the US, in the world. Like, the whole world is the most followed veterinarian.
yeah.
And so smart, so reasonable, logical, like, you can understand her. She says it like it is. And I can't wait. It's gonna be
She's like for real, legit, like our celebrity crush. Like, it's like if you say, would you rather meet Taylor Swift or Dr. Karen Becker? I would be like, Dr. Karen Becker all day long. No, I mean, I don't care. I don't care like who it is. Like, she's literally the top of the top of the top. And then Rodney is like, he is the inspiration behind why we create content now, right? Like, when he's the content creator, he's the genius behind this. He has the passion, the science behind it all. And he has so much
to create content, just gorgeous.
And he's just like so like ambitious and consistently showing up.
Good people, like just solid good people, like really down to earth. I think that's something to be said, like, as an outsider looking in, and this was me as well. You see what you see on social media and the internet and the book, and you see all that stuff. You don't really know how these people are as humans, right? Like, are they what they are presenting, or is it like, get out of my way, I'm too good for you? They are not.
No, they're not.
So down to earth. Rodney spoke at a distributor show that I was at back in September, and just, so down to earth, and just, there was a lady who spoke before him, and there were 3 people in the audience listening to her. And Rodney was like, that was me. Like, that was me, one time. And, good for her for getting up there and doing that. She's going to do great. And it was just like very refreshing to hear that. And he's,
Yeah. And I know I'm glad we're getting some of our nerves out now, because they are so down to earth. You don't want to make them feel uncomfortable with being like, oh my God, right? All the time.
Right.
Don't do that. Please calm down, okay?
But it really is in our world, like these people aren't just good people that are down to earth and are making good and real change in the world. They're literally saving our cats' lives. They're giving us tools that it's like the gratitude is so big. It's just so big. And their dedication and their stamina is really impressive, especially in today's world of instant.
Yeah, they are all over the place.
Yeah. But I have to say, I was just telling somebody the other day about the first time I had the opportunity to meet Dr. Karen Becker, and it was at Super Zoo. I think it was like 2017 or something, and she was there, and Adrian was not. And I was there with Cole Harrington, the producer from Pet Food.
Mm-hmm.
I was there with him. Like, come here, I want to introduce you. And I was like, oh no, nope, I can't go. I like literally made up an excuse and left because I was like, what if my dreams are crushed? What if my dreams are crushed? Exactly what you said, where you wonder, like, would she actually be like mean in real life? Because I have this picture of her in my head that I want to keep in my head because I continue to learn from her and I want to continue to learn from her. Right. And then when we did meet her, it was like, oh my God, you're even better.
Yeah.
You're even better. Yeah.
Yeah. They're both pretty great. I mean, I think we have, a pretty incredible lineup of people this year, and they're all just solid. You guys are solid. I mean, it's just going to be. And we forgot to talk about a book. They got a book that just came out.
Yeah.
What?
What book? This one.
Talking about.
Look, so this book came out yesterday. If you're not living under a rock, you probably know about it. And it came out yesterday. I think hasn't it already gone #1 already?
In Canada, yes. Yeah. In 48 hours.
Yeah.
By the time we go live with them tonight, I'll probably be #1.
Look at you with your pages already marked.
Like these are the pages that are also cat. Some of them are just cat specific, but many of them are bipedal that appeal to cats as well. Yes. And so we call it ear tip instead of dog ear. The book we ear tip.
I like it.
The book. So you can see here, guys, how many pages are also like for cat parents to learn how to help their cats live the longest, healthiest, and happiest lives. And I love just how simple it is. I was telling Adrian yesterday, I was like, they made it so easy to follow, right? So like when I'm going to make a new casserole or something like that, I print off something from online, a recipe from online. If it's 2 pages, I'm like, oh, that's a little too complicated. Like if it, and I have to say, in the pet world, when we're asking someone, we're like, we don't do formulations for pet food or cat food. But we always try to promote people who do, and we ask them for recipes so that we can, maybe make a video, make some stuff and, get it out there to the cat parents that are on a budget. And they're like 12 pages long. And I'm like, whoa, this is way too much. I can't do this. It needs to be something simple and concise. And
preferably with pictures that are gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to B for helping with all that.
Wow.
She did.
Adams.
Also one of my favorite humans on the planet.
Is Bee coming?
Yeah.
She's coming to the summit?
I'm pretty sure she is. Yeah.
I love her so much.
I know. I love her too. Yep.
There's a lot of people coming. So there's a lot of, if you're in the know, it's gonna be real fun. So the event is so if you didn't get tickets, you have to wait till next year. I will be announcing next year's lineup at the event. I'm holding that very tight. We've already got an event for next year. July 12th. Mark your calendars, everyone.
Wow.
We're gonna get through this one first. And I can't wait for this one. And it's coming up so fast. And I'm a little stressed out, a little nervous. It's gonna be okay though. It's all the things to do.
Keep the wheels on.
Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely fine. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be as long as everyone makes it there where they need to be, it's just gonna be fantastic.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I would like to ask a question that someone asked. Where did it go? Oh, Jamie Smith. Y'all know Jamie. Jamie wants to know When is there a Two Crazy Cat Ladies book coming out?
You know what? Okay, true story. In 2019, I wrote down all the chapters for the book.
Jamie's being funny, but
I made the name. I have the title of the book.
yeah.
But that's as far as it's gotten.
So we're working on it.
Give you like a little push. You like a little push.
I mean, I don't know. Watching Dr. Becker's and Rodney's schedule here lately,
Yeah,
I
or
don't know
BK
if I would
Pets.
survive
Yeah.
publishing a book.
Fun
We're-
fact, I haven't announced this yet. I made a magazine for this event. And
What?
made a magazine, and it's 84 pages, and it took me forever. So for anyone who has actually wrote a book and published it and done all this, kudos to you, because it took me way longer than I thought.
Where do we get the magazine?
The event, and I'll have some copies in the store. I will. Here's a little sneaky peek.
What?
Then
The more you know. Oh my God. I
So,
see
Wow.
you that
No wonder you're tired.
very good.
I think that is a book. Just
It kind of is a book.
it's
It kind of
beautiful.
morphed into one. But anyways, kudos, because this book is like a lot bigger, and I can't imagine the time.
Oh my God. It's just so incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's such a gift though, too. Like, I know a lot of people were like, what, Jay did something in the stories like not that long ago, like when we first got the copy. And there were like comments of like, why would she be reading a dog book? Why was a
Oh,
dog
yeah.
book?
Amy wouldn't let me read it.
Yeah, one of our cats was laying on it. But I think it's so exciting. Zorro,
It's
Friday.
It's okay. Annie's over here.
Kids.
Kids.
That it's like we want to shout this from the rooftops because it is such a beautiful book. The people that wrote it know what they're talking about. Like, these are things that they are tried and true, know and trusted, and so simple to actually start implementing. So it's like I don't know, we're just so, I don't think we've been this excited about a book coming out in so long, and then getting it and realizing just how gorgeous and
Easy.
Yeah.
It
Easy it
is.
is.
Yeah. And all
amazing.
the tips and tricks. Tonight with Dr. Karen Becker and Rodney, we're going to be highlighting how toxic cats are. In fact, Becker says cats are the most toxic pets on the planet. And she's going to address that. And they address the solutions to that in this book as well.
This book?
So in this book.
That book.
This book.
That book. Oh, hi, Jessica Fisher.
Hi. Hey, girl. Hey.
Jessica will be at the summit.
Yes.
We are very excited. To
We
see
are
her there.
very excited.
We may have a little appointment with her. Of our
We
own.
have an appointment with
We
her.
feel
Is
very.
it in the Cat Cove?
Yes, it is.
It's in the Cat Cove. Schwartz's Cat Cove.
That's
So
right.
we can send you home with a cat if you want to have a souvenir. That will be your souvenir from Williamsburg. You
Oh.
can adopt a new cat.
Our cats would be
No.
thrilled.
No. I love.
Like I have.
Here's
Like, we brought you a gift.
It's a souvenir from Williamsburg.
oh my god.
We'll stick with like an action figure or
Yeah.
something.
We can do that. You can take a picture, Yes. Well, I can't wait. It's going to be a blast. It's a little over a month away, and we're going to learn so much, which is why it's called The More You Know, because the more you know, the better you do. The better you do for your pets, your friends' pets, your neighbors' pets. Share all the knowledge. It's a good time.
Yep.
And for us, I'm going to be back with BK Pets on Monday evening at 6:30. And I'll be back on Tuesday with Angela Ardolino. And I think you guys have a pretty big deal happening in a couple hours as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. Yes, we do. Right
Watching.
here on Facebook and YouTube.
Yep.
We'll also be streaming to Instagram, but we're going to be doing a giveaway as well tonight. And that you have to be on Facebook or YouTube for. So
4:00 p.m. Pacific time.
7 p.m. Eastern.
We're not
Yeah.
nervous at all.
Not at all. It's all good. Well, ladies, thank you so much. We will all see you in July. And it's a party. We'll have some wine.
Yes,
Yes.
let's do it.
All right, ladies. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Mwah. Bye.
Bye, guys.